to get started with this Texas meteorologist whose unique weather report is going viral. Adam Kruger is the chief meteorologist from CW39 Houston, and he does a bit called Sneaking Words in the Weather, where his fans challenge him to incorporate song lyrics into the weather reports. Now, one of his most recent ones using Snoop Dogg lyrics got a shout out from Snoop Dogg himself.
D-O-double-G.
Yeah.
From the depths of the sea back to the block. So that's how it looks now. To keep up with the forecast, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. And pretty soon we'll step through the fog and we'll creep through the smog, and we'll be able to see a little bit of sun popping out this afternoon. Forecast from the most accurate meteorologist. Guess what? He is I and I am him. We're going to be warm and humid with highs in the 80s. It's like that. And as a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat.
That was Snoop Dogg. Look at what he did with Eminem.
Two areas of fog going around the outside of Houston. So if your commute takes you around the outside, you're going to encounter some of those lower visibilities. But one last dry day. But guess who's back? Back again. Rain is back. Tell a friend. Weather's been quiet over the last couple of days, but listen up. Testing. Attention, please. We've got changes on the way.
So good. Well, guess what? We have Adam Kruger joining us right now via Skype. Welcome, Adam.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here.
All right, so Adam, first off, man, I got to tell you, man, you got street cred now, all right? You got street cred for that one. I love this because I got to know, how did you get started with this? Because that's pretty difficult to do.
It started very simple. If you guys remember the Wordle game, it was big last year where everyone around the world has the same word to guess in that game every day. So I would take that word and I would sneak it in the weather. Just a little thing I did, put the videos on social media. A couple people noticed. I was hoping not many people would. It was just a fun thing for me, not really for anyone else. And naturally, that evolved into starting to take requests. And that was a couple of months ago. And so people online were interacting with me and saying, instead of just doing this, why don't you do that? Say these song lyrics, reference this movie. And that's when the real fun began.
Wow. Now, here's where it's Adam, you're so talented. Because I know, as a meteorologist, when you're doing a forecast, there is no teleprompter. So you're not putting the lyrics to the song in there either, right? How do you do this?
Right, and that's definitely a challenge. So it helps to know the song or the reference that I'm doing. But yeah, I kind of come in for the day and I get a lot of the work out of the way first. I forecast, I build all the graphics, and as I'm doing that, I'm thinking about what lyrics might fit for the weather I'm talking about that day. So it's not even really thought up too far ahead of time. And that's my number one priority is I have to have the weather story straight and all that makes sense. And then I start figuring out what words or what lyrics can go with that, with all that. But some of the longer ones without a prompter is kind of hard. One that sticks in my mind is, if you guys know Nelly Country Grammar, and there's a line from St. Louis to Memphis, from Texas back up to Indiana, Chi-Town, KC, Motown to Alabama, LA. So all that, I had to make sure I knew, and I pointed at the right spots on the map as I was saying it. So made it work.
Adam, well, we all love the Snoop one, and Snoop reposted it. So how did that make you feel when you got a reaction from Snoop Dogg himself?
I could not believe it. I wasn't even sure it was his actual account. I had to look at it a couple of times, and I'm like, where does it go from here? It's Snoop Dogg. It's the best. He's like one of my favorites. And everyone knows him. I've got kids in elementary school. They know who Snoop Dogg is. My in-laws are in their 80s. They know who Snoop Dogg is, and everyone in between. He's the greatest. So to see that was like, that little comment he had, Weatherman, the odd one, I could just plaster that on like my tombstone and just call it good. It's the greatest thing.
That's cool. Adam, I gotta ask a follow real quick. Did you get more followers from Snoop?
So I got a few more. I didn't really notice like a huge explosion, but maybe the talk will change that too. But yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of people. The videos lately with the Eminem one, and I did one for the show Friends, and that one exploded, and a lot of people like that. So it's been really just going pretty quick lately.
Listen, Adam, summer's coming up. I'm going to give you this one when it gets a little warmer. It's getting hot, so hot in her. Try that one. Clear skies. I like clear skies. I cannot lie. Try that one. Were you always a hip-hop fan? Are we going to hear some country music references? Are we going to do all genres? What are we going to do?
Yeah. So I'm trying to spread the love and do everything, but my heart is with old school rap and hip hop. I grew up with that in the 90s and in the early 2000s. That's the stuff I really love. So That's why I've done a lot. I've done like Ice Ice Baby, right, and
Yes.
Regulate. I mean, Warren G actually recently sent out the Regulate video and posted it on his Instagram too. So, and Lil Jon and Ying Yang Twins, they reposted my stuff. Tenacious D
gosh.
a while back reposted one of my things too. So it's, I mean, but it's the rap that I'm definitely going to keep doing it. There's more Snoop Dogg coming. Baby Got Back, that'll probably be in there at some point for sure.
You're gonna do some mix along? Okay. I love the fact that you love the old school hip hop. But any other artists you're thinking about trying next?
Yeah, I get, requests from everyone online, and the list is insane. There's hundreds or thousands of things that I've got in a list that people want me to do. One though that I've got in mind is Seinfeld. Love that show. And then there's a few other artists as well. Ludacris is one. But I'm curious if you guys have an artist or someone you want me to do, or some lyrics you want me to try to sneak in. Bring me your challenge. What do you got for me?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, first I love that you love Luda, but what about Lizzo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about doing Lizzo?
Okay.
I can do Lizzo is high on my list. That's one of the few that I haven't done that I really want to do. She's a Houston native, so I definitely want to do that. And if Lizzo's watching this and if she wants to have a little fun with me in the beginning of one of the videos, that invitation's open. Just putting that out there.
Let's make that happen. Let's try to make that happen.
Adam, will you do that for us next week, maybe? We're going to put in a request, and then we'll play it here on our show.
Let's do it. I'm in.
I love anybody who can make meteorology even more interesting and fascinating. So Adam Kruger is CW's Houston's Adam Kruger. Thank you for joining us so much. Appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing him doing Lizzo next week with the forecast.